This is my Christmas tree, and there are no bicycle ornaments on it. There's a train, there's a bird, there's even a bell, but there are no bicycles. And if you know anything about me, about Louisiana Samuel, I love mountain biking, I love BMX. So today we're gonna be fixing this problem, and I'm gonna be designing some bicycle and just some, some better overall ornaments for the Christmas tree. We've got to get that done. Wow, we need Christmas colors. Okay. Maybe that'll be kind of Christmas, but today's mission has two parts to it. So first off, we're going to make a Christmas ornament that looks like a bicycle, and then we're gonna take a bicycle part and make that into a Christmas ornament. So if we can do both of those, then we're gonna throw those onto the Christmas tree and have some actually proper Louisiana Samuel Christmas ornaments. The idea that I have in my head is I'm gonna somehow take this piece of paper, turn it into a bike, kind of bedazzle it, put some ribbon on it, some fun little festive stuff, and make it into a proper ornament. I have not seen this done. I don't know how I'm gonna do it exactly, but I do have an idea. So let's get started. And my plan is to draw a bike on here somehow, and then fold the paper in half, cut the bike out. Because obviously gonna be in half, I'll tie some ribbon up here to keep it together. So if that works out, I should have this like double thick little bicycle outline held together with ribbon, and then I can go in and I can decorate that, I can doodle on it, sketch on it, make it look fancy and actually kind of ornamental, and that's gonna be my Christmas ornament. I just gotta see if I can make this happen. So I finished my first rough design of a bicycle, and there's a lot of problems with it. Let's talk about what's going wrong. So if you ride bikes, you'll see that my front triangle's too long, the rear triangle's too short, the wheels aren't really proportioned, and I've got absolutely no clue how to draw the seat or the handlebars in 2 dimensions. So this is more or less just gonna be a flat profile, which the bike hanging on my wall actually has, but it does a little bit better job portraying a bicycle shape than my little artwork. And the other problem I've got, I actually drew my bike on the wrong part of the page. I wanted to be able to fold the paper like this, and then like orient it like this, which means my bike's gonna be upside down. So I basically need to redo this is what I've discovered. Let's try to do it better. Actually, wait, why don't I just fold the paper first and then draw the bike? This is gonna be so much better. Okay, let's do this. Would you like to see design 2? This is it. And the bike's still kind of too long and too low, and the wheels are a little too small, and the geometry is not really quite there, but I think this is a actually good enough sketch to cut this out and transform this into a proper ornament. So let me pull out the scissors, see if I snip it out. Also, look at the detail on my Fox shock back there. I think it looks pretty good. It's probably the best part of the bike, but let's snip it out. Well, I'm back into the kitchen now because I came to get some scissors. Also, my gingerbread house is still in one piece. In fact, I think the bike that I drew on the back of this actually looks a little bit better than the bike that I drew with a pen. Maybe I should just copy that one. I don't even know. But I've got to find a way to cut this out, and now I've realized another problem that I have. When I fold my paper, like the bike is not at the bottom of the page. So I don't really know how to deal with that. I'm just gonna see if I can cut this out and make it look serviceable somehow. I'm gonna fold it, wow, don't look at this, so that I can see the bike and then kind of snip it out. We're just gonna give it a try. I've got no clue what I'm doing, but maybe it'll come together and look pretty cool. Guys, I've just gotten one of the best ideas. It's a little risky. I can get out the X-Acto knife and snip out the inside parts of these and make this thing look good. I think we're gonna try to do that. Hopefully I don't snap my fingers off, but let's give it a try. Look what I've got in my hand, an X-Acto knife. Let's trim this bike out. Okay, we got one chunk out. Let's do the front triangle and see if that helps it look better. Wow, look at how good this bike looks with all the parts out. Well, I've spent some more time really fidgeting around with my X-Acto knife and my ornament here, and I've gotten the bike looking like this. I'm actually pretty proud of it, and now I don't really know what I should do. Either I can fold it up and I can cut out the other half of this paper, make both sides look like this bike. That could be pretty cool. Or what might be interesting is to put some black paper on the back of this and then fold it up so it's like silhouetted, if that makes sense. I'm not sure what I should do. To be honest, I really don't think I would regret it if I just cut the whole thing out. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I think it's gonna look pretty cool. I've just got to spend some more time with my X-Acto. Guys, with 3 tools, I have done it. You will not believe it looks so good. This is my bicycle ornament. How insanely good does this look? I am so excited. All I've got to do is get some ribbon and then kind of tie it up here and have a little string, you know, fix it up like that. I might do a little dirt kind of down here. I'm not sure. I need to doodle something in. And I need to put some spokes on the wheels. But this for a bicycle Christmas ornament, I cannot believe this. It looks literally so good. Wow, I'm so proud of this. I cannot believe it looks so good. Okay, let's do some little rocky stuff, or maybe just some shading. I don't know. don't know, I need to throw something in down there, make it look like off-road, you know? Well, I've added some stuff in there. I've got to go get some ribbon. What do you think? Does a little green kind of match the Christmas color? Actually, this reminds me of the color of the second stump jumper I had. It was literally this exact green. So I need to go get a little red Christmas ribbon, kind of hang it on the tree. I think it's gonna look incredible. This is a ribbon. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this. If I should tie a little knot kind of down at the bike and a little bow higher up, we're just kind of figure it out. I think we can make it look pretty fun and pretty festive with this. Hopefully, yeah, it even hangs pretty well. I did have a pretty good balance point on it. This is gonna be awesome. So here's my little loop. I just gotta pull it together. Oh! Look at this. My design is done. Let's try a little bow up top. I think that's what we need to finish it off. And then this is gonna be completed. I think this little bow on top of the bike is such a festive looking little mountain bike. We're gonna go throw this on the tree. And now I'm very happy to say we have officially completed the first part of what I wanted to do. We have taken paper, we've made an ornament and made it bike themed. So now we've got to do the second part. We've got to take a bike park and turn that into an ornament. That might be a little trickier, but it should be pretty fun. Let's go slap this on the tree. With such a great ornament like this, we've got to find the perfect spot to put it. I think right here, pretty visible, is right out in the open. That's going to be the hanging spot. Now when you walk up, you get to see this little bicycle. Not even sure what kind of bike this is. It's a little amalgamation of different stuff, but that looks pretty incredible. Now at first, I was afraid that I was going to have to go digging through a whole bunch of old bike parks to find one that I could turn into an ornament, but I remember that I have this Sunday BMX sprocket, and I think this is going to be perfect. There's some little holes so we can throw stuff on. Maybe I could even paint it. I don't know. That might be a little too far, but this right here is gonna be the bike part that I turned into a Christmas tree ornament. Wow, it's still got grease on it. So my sprocket got a nice little bath to clean it up, and now it's actually really, really clean for a bicycle sprocket. So I think it's ready to get some ribbon and some little decor to actually turn into a proper Christmas tree ornament. Let's go figure out a little plan of what to do with this thing. Guys, we are back. It is actually day 2. I didn't have time to finish everything yesterday, so today we're gonna be turning my bike part into a Christmas ornament. So what my plan is, and I've actually got one this time, I'm gonna be glittering it. I'm gonna be putting some ribbon on it. We're gonna be making this thing fancy and just sparkly, and yeah, throw some Christmas colors on it. So this should be pretty fun. I'm gonna find a way to put some glitter on here. We're gonna cover the whole thing in glue, then sprinkle the glitter on it, and see how that does. It should be pretty gold, pretty sparkly. Let's get that going and try not to make too much of a mess. That is why I'm outside today making my ornament. I didn't think my mom would appreciate a little pile of glitter on the kitchen floor. Slather this thing in glue and then throw on the glitter. So I've got to say, I don't really put glitter on things that often, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I think a glue stick should work pretty good to cover the surface of the sprocket with glue, and that looks pretty well glue sticked up. So let's throw on some glitter. It looks like we've got a little twisty lid to control how much we want to come out, but I don't see how this works. Maybe we should just take the lid off. Let's do that. Okay, look, this looks dangerous. It's just straight glitter falling out of here, and we're gonna try to get it on here pretty evenly. Let's see if we can do that. Wow, look at this bike sprocket. Imagine riding with this. This looks insane. I've never seen a bike sprocket look like that. I'm gonna try to shake some of this stuff around and evenly distribute it, but wow. Look at this. This is gonna be awesome. Okay, I'm already so excited. This is gonna be great. This is gonna work. I'm really proud of myself. I actually did not make too much of a mess. There's a little bits of glitter kind of scattered around here and there. I kept it really well contained, and I think I did a pretty good glitter job on my sprocket. I mean, there is no denying. This thing looks pretty festive. I mean, imagine riding with that on your bike. You would be blinged out. So what I've got to do now is I don't know if I should let this dry for a little minute. I probably should. So we're gonna let this dry, and then when I come back, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw on some ribbon. I have a plan. What I want to do is kind of in all these little cutouts here, I think I can tie on some little bows and stuff, and then maybe on this little hole right here, we'll have the ribbon that actually hangs it. You can dangle it from. But I think with all the little bows kind of tied around it in a little loop, and then all the glitter, this thing is gonna look pretty fun. Maybe even the most festive ornament that I've made so far in the video. But we're gonna let this sit here and dry and then be back. I know I said I was gonna give it some time to dry, but I just was playing around with it, and I can touch it and the glitter doesn't come off. And even if I kind of bump it on the table, everything holds on. So it's looking like it actually might be pretty dry. So I could probably go ahead and tie the ribbons on now. I think it'll work. Let's try it. But look how that reflects in the sunlight. That is just beautiful. So I'm just gonna trim off a little bit of ribbon right here, and I think something like this length is gonna be perfect to kind of poke through one of these little holes and then tie it on. And then we'll have some little bows kind of dotting all the way around this. That should look pretty fun. Let's try it out. Look at this. I finished applying all of the bows in a circle around this, and it is a straight explosion of red and gold. This looks pretty wild. Now, here's the thing. Would you ever go into an ornament store and see this and just be like, wow, I want to buy that? No, probably not. You know, I'll give you that. That's okay. But this is a Christmas tree ornament made from an actual bike sprocket. That's pretty incredible. I think you're gonna find that anywhere else. All that's left for me to do is to put a little ribbon on here to actually hang this thing from, and this is a wreath of glitter and ribbon made out of a bike sprocket. I think that's just, it scratches all the itches in my mountain biking brain. This thing is incredible. Let's get this thing ready to hang and see where we can put it. I mean, wow, that thing is gonna be incredible. If you leave a mountain biker to do arts and crafts on Christmas, then this is what you end up with. I am so proud of it. We're about to go slap it on the tree. Now, I'm looking at my tree, trying to figure out where to put it, and I've realized I have a little problem. This is a steel sprocket. It's not titanium. It doesn't have very many weight relief cuts made in it. So this thing's actually kind of heavy, and I don't know if any of these branches are strong enough to support it. Like, if I put it on one, it really pulls it down. So I think I might find a different spot for this. I could hang it up in my room. That could look kind of cool. Let's go see if we can do that. I've got this awesome little snow village in my room, and above it is a little key to my bookcase, and I think that's going to be the hanging spot for my wreath. Check that out. Bicycle sprocket wreath. That's incredible. Right above the Christmas village. So I think we are able to say that we've had a success. I have made a Christmas ornament into a bicycle, and I've taken a bicycle apart and made that into a Christmas ornament. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had way more fun making these ornaments than I even thought I would at first. I think I'm honestly most proud of my little bike sprocket turned to a wreath. That's the coolest thing to me because it's an actual bike part that became Christmas decoration. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your grandmother, go decorate some ornaments with her, comment down below any ornaments that you've made, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.